I just can't seem to wrap my head around this, Mr. 2020. Please help. Okay, I'll do that. My name is Mr. 2020. I am coming to you live from Melbourne, Australia. It is the 3rd of September, 7:15 a.m. And I just adore when you can't wrap your head around what I'm sharing, what you got. So, identity-based-manifesting.com. You got that, and you can't wrap your head around it. It's a lot of cool shit, right? I mean, you said it's a lot of cool shit, but I can't wrap my head around exactly how it works, exactly what to do. And this is where I say congratulations, because there's immense power in this experience that we call awkward. So I got me some new shoes. And recently I got me a new car. It's a new used car. I've been a BMW man most of my life, and I upgraded to a Mercedes. Oh my God, it is gorgeous. And I gotta admit, it was awkward driving it for the first couple days, and it was awkward driving it the first time I drove it at night in the rain. Because it's different. It's not what I'm used to. And so a sense of awkward shows up. I really didn't know. I didn't have a clue where the windshield wiper thingy is. On the BMW, there's 2 sticks. One for wishy-washy stuff, the wipers, and the other is for the turn signals. And in Victoria's old Toyota Tic Tac, I love that car. It was the exact opposite of the BMW. And in the Mercedes, there's only one thing that comes off the column. And it's like, wow, what do I got to do to this to make it do that? So I've got to explore a little bit, and I find myself doing it in real time, because I never thought to do it in the driveway. What's cool is I can explore it in real time and in the driveway, and so can you. But let's dive in deeper, a little bit differently. So you got it. Cool. And it doesn't make 100% sense to you. Even cooler. Because if your old state completely understood, it would be useless to you. When your old state, when your old way of understanding doesn't understand what's new, that is the opportunity for play, for stretching. That's the opportunity to discover the invisible winds between your wings that you've never noticed before. And so I invite you to celebrate awkward, to lean into it, to do what the baby eagle does. Stretch your wings and be a little wobbly. Because the more you play, the longer you can stay high in the sky. So here's what I want you to do. Invite awkward. Invite a little bit of confusion into your life. Because it's through confusion that it's through the clouds of confusion that we rise to new levels of understanding, so we can see the stars. And so we can soar for the stars. Because a lot of people, they understand, hey, there's a comet coming, there's a crisis, there's this tragedy. I get the electric bill every 3 months, and now it's 20% higher. What am I going to do? And we go into orbit around these things that we orient by. And I'm inviting you to get disoriented, to play in a new place, and to celebrate these little acts of confusion and opportunities for awkward. So what do you do with all this? Give it a listen. I always tell people when they write to me like this, give the whole pack a listen. Just listen to it all while you do something else. Do the dishes, drive a car. Do the dishes while driving a car. I don't care. Totally up to you. And then listen to a little bit and ponder and play with it, even if it makes no sense. I once had to teach a football player how to throw a front kick, because he wanted to throw football kicks when sparring, and I kept telling him, you're going to get your ass kicked. And he kept saying, no, I'm not. I'm an expert at this. I said, all right. Riney, Eric, you guys, pick one of my brown belts, play with them. And they trashed him. Not in a bad way, but they invited him to notice what works on the football field works on the football field. What works in the game of life is very different. And so he got to get awkward. He got to learn, the mechanics of kicking, the methods of kicking, and then he got to learn how to set it up, how to use it in real life. And he was awkward during all three phases. But when he was done, he was a master at that kick. I mean, he was incredible at both kicking a football and kicking people's pants. So my name is Mr. 2020. You're listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. I invite you to explore awkward. I invite you to explore confusion. And I invite you to email me anytime because I can give you little pointers when you share little tiny bits about you and your adventure. Have an amazing day. Let's imagine up something yummy as we go into the silence. All right, so we talked about identity-based-manifesting.com. Go there, do that, get that, it's good. If you're just getting started with us, manifestingmasterycourse.com. It's that $97 program. It's a 90-day adventure. It takes about 10 minutes a day, maybe 11. But here's where the real gold is. Every 7 days, Victoria and I share with you our personal updates. And we tell you, send us yours. A couple sentences, a couple paragraphs. Please don't make it a couple pages. I can't read a couple pages. But a couple sentences or a couple paragraphs, that's fun. We get to know you, and we get to notice, hey, give this a poke this way. Based on what you wrote me, try it this way a little bit. Have some fun. It's in the relating and the relationships that, they make the difference. And that's manifestingmasterycourse.com. Have a great day. See ya.